If you checked out the title of this video, you could probably predict that I may be a smidge pissy.
Do you think so?
I have previously stated my displeasure with movie trailers in my review for Infinity Pool.
I hate you!
This video is going to be somewhat divided in what I am going to be addressing. I will be going over Knock at the Cabin with no spoilers like the first trailer for the movie did. I am also going to be ripping into the problems with the second trailer that dropped, but without going into detail to avoid spoiler territory. Let's get spooky. Okay, so I saw Knock at the Cabin opening night, because I love film and I enjoy going out to the movies. Now, this movie is classified as a mystery horror on Google, a mystery and thriller drama on Rotten Tomatoes, and a horror mystery thriller on IMDb. I would classify it in order of main focus, psychological, drama, then a smidge of thriller. I got duped again this time. I am here and you are all here for horrors and thrillers. This is not really a thriller movie. However, it is still a good movie. I would go as far as to say that it's a solid movie. The movie plays with which perspective you would take, whose shoes would you be in, and when would you switch. The movie is about a few home invaders forcing themselves into a cabin of a small family. The movie does a good job at releasing new information at the appropriate time. Just going off of the first trailer, the non-spoiler one, you definitely get the impression that the home invaders don't want to do this, but they truly believe that they have to. And going off of the whole movie, I would say that they do a very good job at convincing the audience that they are only doing this because the fate of the world is at stake. I seem to recall a similar situation. How did that end again? I'll remember later. It's a very contained movie. There are moments of flashbacks to give more character growth, but the majority of the movie takes place at this cabin with these two groups of people. 7 in total, and I am perfectly fine with that. I actually prefer it. It allows you to get more intimate with your victims. I mean characters. Rotten Tomatoes critics put this at a 68, audiences at a 64. Not too often the scores are that close. If I had to pick one, I'm with the critics on this. I'd say the movie is more high 60s to low 70s. Why isn't it higher, you might ask? It's because of the categories it's rated as, in my humble opinion. It's a thriller without many thrills. I can't explain why, because that is spoiler territory, and I am late to releasing this review, so I'm trying to get this shit done quick, fast, and in a hurry. Now, why is this titled as Avoid All Trailers? I'll admit, my title is a little bit clickbaity, but it got you here. And since you are here, there's a little something something at the bottom right corner of the screen here. If y'all gave it a clickety click and a ding-a-ling, much obliged. The reason why you should avoid 90% of all trailers is self-evident in the second trailer. They remove all of the mystery in this film. I actually predicted exactly what was going to happen in this movie, and it was so obvious that I actually forgot I predicted it until the person I told my prediction to reminded me of it. In the first trailer, it leaves a lot to the imagination. In the second trailer, it's just all fucking gone. And since I've seen the movie, I promise you this, I am not being dramatic here. The second trailer tells you everything. All of the major websites classify this as a mystery. If you want to keep it that way, don't watch the second trailer. Anyone remember when the Evil Dead Rise teaser came out? Remember how long that trailer was? Like 20 seconds. And in fact, 15 of those seconds is just build-up. Here's the meat of the trailer right now.
You don't look so good, Mom.
Perfection.
And now I am hard. Sold. I'm sold. All kidding aside, especially with horror, this is good enough. I am not lying when I tell you this, but I've been closing my eyes and covering my ears whenever the full-length trailer comes out in theaters when I'm seeing a new movie, like a child. And laugh all you want, but I want to enjoy this movie as much as I can. And the inherent problem with seeing the same trailer multiple times is that you subconsciously look forward to that moment in the film. And in horrors and comedies, those moments lose all of their impact because you are essentially desensitized to the humor or the terror. And get this shit, sometimes things in the trailer don't appear in the movie.
What? Oh, come on!
I bet you didn't think I could squeeze that clip in here, did ya? Don't worry, we're almost done here. But seriously, who the hell comes up with the idea to promote a movie with scenes from a movie that don't appear in the movie? That's like promoting a McNugget meal with fries and a Coke, but when you come to order it, the cashier says, sorry, that meal doesn't actually come with fries.
Don't come back here. Do not come. Do not get here. Don't fucking come back here. Do not fucking here. Don't fucking hit me, bitch.
To summarize, Knock at the Cabin is a good movie as long as you go into it expecting it to be mostly a psychological drama. Avoid all trailers as often as you can. If one comes up on social media and you want to give it a chance, make sure it's a one and done and then avoid it at all costs afterwards. Or just be very decisive and decide if the movie is worth the watch within the first 10 to 15 seconds of the trailer. Or just try to not watch any of them and Google new releases on a weekly basis. That last bit of advice might only apply for serious movie people, but I honestly don't know what kind of people actually watch my vids. I just hope they're the spooky kind. And speaking of, thanks for watching and stay spooky.